conversation where Black Orlando Tech will feature participants that went through our 8-week immersive tech cohort program. Today, our conversation will be featuring Gabe Perez. Hi, Gabe.
Hello.
How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. How you doing?
I'm great. I'm very excited to be speaking to you and just like really learn more about your experience through BOT's program, as well as your experience post the program. So maybe you can kind of give us a little introduction about yourself and tell us what you're up to.
Sure, yeah. So my name's Gabe. I really kind of have an interesting journey, but it really started out in public administration. I was doing, things in that arena when I decided that I wanted to try and get into tech. I saw a lot of opportunity there and a lot of opportunity to really combine the two of them. So I was really kind of, looking for the best way to do that. And that bot came along and it really changed everything for me. And now I am actually on my way to move to a different state because I actually got my first offer in tech. And it's with Red Hat. So I'm very excited for that.
That is amazing. That's very exciting. So maybe, I guess let's kind of take it back a little bit. So how did you get introduced to Black Orlando Tech?
So actually just a little bit of research. I was really kind of trying to put myself out there to find the best way to get into tech. So I thought, let me just actually, really quite literally immerse myself in the crowd. And so I went up on Meetup and I was looking for different, groups, and I found a WordPress meetup. Or was it WordPress? I think it was WordPress. And I went to one of their meetups and somebody there actually told me about BOT. And I said, okay, and so I thought, let me actually check this out. But it's funny enough because I ended up going to a Women in Tech event. And I actually met Josh there. So it wasn't even because I was on my way to trying to find my way. Like I was waiting for a BOT event when I ended up going to a different event and I met Josh there. So I met Josh and Emily. So then they, the rest was history.
Yeah, they're absolutely amazing. So I definitely can understand that. So what I also wanted to know is so what exactly was like your experience like, before joining BOT? Like, what were you doing? What was your day-to-day like? And like, what made you like, you know what, I can't do this anymore. Tech is the way that I need to go.
Honestly, I was a union organizer, which is actually pretty cool work. But I wanted to do something that would give me kind of a little bit more balance when it came to, work and home life. And I wanted, and I knew that tech was exploding too. And I saw that I saw so much opportunity there. And I thought that with a background like mine, that, there must be a really strong intersection here that I could really kind of explore. So why not? Let me just use what I know and really kind of get to the grind and combine the two of them and find the best way to create something new out of that. And, I really was just looking for something that would give me something more kind of conducive to the kind of life that I wanted to live. So like, something that was going to be just where I was going to continue to be able to grow and expand and kind of explore these new things and these new topics. And I've always kind of been science minded anyway. And, but also give me a little bit more balance. So, and I know that tech is crazy. You really got to find that balance. So BOT helped me make the connections and really kind of presented me with the connections that I needed for like actually meeting people who were recruiters who would help me to get the job, that would help me to get the other job, and then make my way there.
That is awesome.
So BOT was really important. And so I will be a junior solutions architect at Red Hat. And so basically I'm going to be kind of something like a combination of not sales, but my job is going to be to approach somebody, understand what their needs are, and then tell them we have something for that, and these are all of the cool technologies that you could be using instead to help your business to thrive, and really kind of to help them through that process. As for the day-to-day, I am as excited to learn about that as you guys are. I will have to come back to you.
Yes.
But that's really kind of the gist of it.
That is awesome. And then I guess my last question for you is for, the people that are watching this that are a little afraid to take that jump into going for a tech cohort, whether it be through BOT or another program, what advice would you give to them to taking that leap, right? And also to like, while you're taking the cohort, things that you need to be doing.
So I would say that, it's worth the investment. If you're serious about where you want to be, really, really try and visualize where you want to be. If you want to have that tech job, well, you got to start somewhere. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. So make the investment and start there, and then what you want to do is take in as much as you can, but at the same time apply as much as you learn, because it's not just about what you know in your head. You have to show that you know it. So you want to build projects, you want to do labs, you want to really get to know what you're working with so that you can showcase that to somebody else and say, hey, look, I know what I'm doing. I've got this background and this is how it's going to contribute to this, because I've got the soft skills or whatever it is that I'm coming with. And I've also got all of this that I've learned, and here's proof. You can check this out. I did this project, I did this thing, and you also want to really network. Networking is everything. And I know that's totally cliche and you might be tired of hearing it, but it really does change everything. I would not be where I am if I did not put myself out there and go and actually face to face meet people, that would help me to get to where I am. So if you really are serious about it, make the investment, because in that case, you feel like it's worth it. You have nothing to lose, you have everything to gain.
You know what? I really love that a lot. I feel like in talking to you, there are definitely some gems that you drop that, prospective participants can take from you. So like you said, making that investment, networking, working on projects to showcase your skills, you know what I mean? And just also being extremely present, because you're absolutely right. I've seen you at a couple events and just making sure you're showing your face and, working with other people.